Hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2013. Did I disturb you ladies? You were having quite the talk when I showed up. Huh. Sorry. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2013. We're here in the amazing Ironhorse Farm. Wait for it. Version 2. Yes. Thanks to Jeff. Big shout out to Jeff, who has been a huge help through a bunch of my videos. Pointed out this morning that they had just released version 2 of this map on FS UK. Merely hours before he messaged me with it. And big thanks, buddy. I have, as you can see, not only checked it out, but unlike your esteemed self, I kind of like it better, and have decided we're going to run with it. They've changed a bunch of the buildings. A little bit better storage on this side right there. That makes me kind of like it a whole bunch more. There was 18 fields, there is now 19, and they have taken out, and this part I'm not that fond of, they took out the scoopable type silos and added, I mean they're gorgeous, look at them, but they have actually added a dump type silo system. So there's also been some field changes. There are, as I say, now 19 fields. They removed a lot of the headlands around the fields, which that's fine because we are going small gear. This is not a big farm. What else? They changed the draw distance. They actually extended it and added some more detail. There's some really marshy, swampy areas. They even took out a couple of the little road bridges and added in one big major one. They also added a couple of windmills. The point, I'm not 100% sure, but they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool nonetheless. So, yeah, big changes. And again, thank you so much, Jeff. You've been a great subscriber for quite a while and have helped me out in, well, Mars Colony. He was the fellow that figured out you can make 600 trips through the airlocks, or you could just bring everything inside in one go, and then, you know, yeah. I think the guy is just way too sensible. So thanks, buddy. But here we have it, folks, version 2. I have, see things like this, like they've actually extended the flood section out across the, I love it. The textures, everything on this map is so cool. I don't really care that they've extended the draw distance. I do have a decent computer. I know sometimes my videos maybe don't reflect that. That's as much my ISP as anything. I mean, I have a 6-core AMD. I run a 2 gig GTX 640, or 640 GTX, sorry. So yeah, you know, the draw distance, here nor there. But anyway, one thing I have learned about Farming Sim, don't matter how much yapping you do, it does not get your fields happening. So, we need to, you guys are producing wool already? Hello, sheepies. Don't mind if I hop a few fences. Woo! Oh, if any of my fine subscribers or viewers out there know where I can get something about this size, but not this particular animal, let me know. In MR, of course. There's all kinds of really cool little loaders. Harvesters, sorry. Unfortunately, not very many of them are MR. Now, with the change-arounds on the farm, one thing I do have to kind of do here. Now, we own 3 fields, and not the same ones, nor have I put a field of sheds up. We're just going to put up with the fact that parking's a little scarce. If we go with greenhouses, we'll be buying them at some point in the future. For now, field 3 and I believe it was 9 are like $10 a piece, and field 6 is like 10,000. Those fields are kind of givens, so that you do have something to start with, because they don't start you owning any fields. And we will, of course, be doing this full out hard mode, MR, you name it. Yep. Don't know what else to say about that, but most definitely we are not going to be doing this the easy way. I don't see any point to it. I really like MR, And the hard mode certainly puts a challenge, I don't know where it is, a challenge into things that this game really needed. I mean, not to say it didn't just bloody well need a physics engine to start with, but you know. I'm not someone who's about to cuss out giants because I've got more time into this game than any video game I've ever owned. So all I can do is say thank you, giants, and keep up the good work. When the heck is 2015 coming out? Ah, there it is. I'll bet, you know, and the sad part is it was only a few hours ago, but when I parked this I had a real logic as to where everything was going with everything. Yeah, I know. In the long run it's like, why? Okay. They've added some really nice fences along the edge of our property here, which is okay because it kind of keeps that really mucky looking swamp intact and away from the bottom of our farming boots. Yes, indeed. Okay. Don't start you with a lot of crops. A little bit of sugar beet, so that's going to help because it'll be a long time before we can do potatoes or sugar beets. And as we all know, the piggies, they do like them sugar beets. So yeah, they really reduced the headlands on these fields. Although by the same token, the fields are relatively square cornered. And not everything you might expect actually has collisions. Alright. Now, I've never actually used this thing before. I just got the little 3-meter guy. So, we'll have to see how this works out. B and X. Okay, so I guess B is just turns it on, B lowers it, so nothing really different than anything else. Let's hope that lowers it far enough. Ooh, it does too. I like that. Let's turn her on and go. Oh, nice. See, this does your cultivating and your spraying at the same time. Nice, I like that. A little bit slow, but we don't seem to be going through the spray too terribly quickly. So that's alright. So I hope everybody's doing well. It's unfortunately not the amazing, wonderful spring days that we've been having lately. It's kind of a cloudy, cold one out there today, so not a bad day to be sitting inside doing some farming simulator. Not a bad one at all. That's one thing about MR. It is not fast farming. Look at the detail though, I mean, it's actually a pleasure to look out the window of your tractor, you know? You're like, good God. Why don't you just go to Facebook and play Farmville? Yeah, because it's a horrible game. Alright. I get a feeling our wonderful supply may not last us quite as long as we might hope. But that's alright. I wonder if I can maybe go a little quicker here. It seems to be able to handle that. Go all-wheel drive. Didn't speed it up too much. I'm actually in cruise 3 now, so this is pretty much as quickery as we're gonna go. Actually, no, in MR, I think 4 is actually quicker than 3, isn't it? There we go. 4 mile an hour. Woohoo! That's alright. This is a little bit uphill. And like I said, this is what we want with MR anyways. So I wonder if maybe I shouldn't have gotten a little bit bigger spray tank for the front of this thing. Does a nice job though, I'll give it that. It does a nice job. Cool. I need a little bit wider spray than it does cultivate, I think. But that's alright. Let's head across here. See, the fields aren't quite as square either, I don't think. Or maybe it's just this field. But they do look like they've been recut. See how uneven that trimmed up edge is? I'm pretty sure the fields were pretty darn square first time around. But, heck, like I said, I don't even remember why I parked the vehicles the way I did 3-4 hours ago when I set it all up. So, we'll just go with what we can go with. Okay, this is going to be a small fortune to do both the cultivating and the spraying on. Well, of course it'll be the spraying that costs all the money, but and it's kind of hard because this field's already cultivated to really tell where the cultivating is. I wonder if I wouldn't have actually saved myself money by buying that little sprayer we had the last time, the little lizard sprayer. Excuse me. Because it dispenses that same amount of spray over a much, much greater area. And then when we actually have to cultivate, use one of these. So we go a lot quicker, I think, just straight cultivating. That's a thought, because we're going to be using, well, this is actually one of our larger fields, I'll give it that. But I think we're going to use far more fertilizer than we can afford. So, I think what I'm going to do, since this field has been cultivated, is, I think we will, oops, I guess I can lift that as well. I think we're going to do that, buy the little lizard, fill it up, and then we will save this guy for when we need to actually cultivate as well. Otherwise this is just going to get a little bit too pricey. We've almost emptied this complete system here. Like 43%, 500, that's the front tank. So the back tank on this thing is empty. And it contains the larger share. So, not a problem, I like it, it does a good job. But, like I said, we're going to go through too much fertilizer too fast. So, what we need then is to grab the seeder, seed that field, and then I'll buy the sprayer and we can spray it. Excuse me, guys. Alright, now the cedar, I believe, is just around the corner in our other section. So go have a look at that. So hope you guys have been following my Space Engineers series. That's back underway. Quite an enjoyable game for something that's still in reasonably early stages, as it were. Okay, I know I own a seeder. There we go. And again, we are not going with big equipment on this guy, so... Probably could have got away with using the little Ford tractor for this. A little easier on fuel, but that's okay. Oh, chickens, I didn't even see you there. Get out of the middle of the road. What are you thinking? Men killed avoiding chickens, yeah. Alright, so... Yeah, you don't want to be cutting across the fields around here, because there's usually a ditch full of water at one end or the other, or both. So yeah, there we go. Would be nice if someone came up with a water plane that when you drove through it, it did like waves. You know? But I can only imagine how freaking hard that would be on a machine. Alright, where is the actual approximated edge here? I'm going to go with that. And we are going to go wheat. In fact, we're going to go wheat until we empty this thing. And yes, I did fill it. So... here we go, we're off. Nice. We are gonna plant wheat till we fill the silo. No, I'm kidding. But I definitely plan to run at least our first, all three of the fields in wheat the first time around. I assure you of that. I don't think, at least not at this point, that we will be doing mixing stations. There's not, for one thing, terribly convenient silos, etc. to just be transferring goodies around on, so that always makes a difference. Oh no, I forgot to unfold it. Did you guys see that? I forget about that because it really has nothing to do with the seeder, but yeah, I don't know. Can you actually like maybe get out, get up there and load seeds in, or what's the idea of this? Oh, I can get up on it. That doesn't do anything. No, not really. Okay. Just checking. Alright, well, it's going to take us a while to seed this puppy up, I can tell you that. Yes, indeed. And we don't really have the kind of money to be throwing around on hired workers, so I am going to be doing this myself. Yes, sir. So I do... Oh, are you serious? Can you guys see that over there? There's actually a working water wheel on that river. Okay, I'm way off. I'm so busy gaping at the scenery. That's going to be an issue. And you're gaping at the scenery, but yeah, that's an actual working mill over there. That's incredible. Now, how badly did I do here? That's not too bad. I know I was starting to wander pretty good. Did I actually get away with it? Has this thing got a little bit of overreach? Oh, it looks like it does, eh? Alright, well, I'm gonna quit driving on it then. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Oh no, blueberry hedges. Boing. Not on this map. Must have figured out how crazy those hedges are and decided to disable them. So like I said, most collisions are enabled, but yeah, those hedges are not. So right there, that, my friends, is a kudos to the map right off the top. Taking the collision off of those hedges, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Whoop. The Fent is a nice tractor. She's a pretty basic looking animal, but, you know, not bad. Not bad all in all. But, you compare it to these guys, the Mercedes, you know, completely different sort of animal. And, the Fent is a lot more like, the sort of tractors I see, you know, around here. You don't see too much in the way of these, kind of odd-shaped square tractors. I know, great description. They're just absolutely wonderful. You'd know exactly what I'm talking about if I said that to you. But, you know, they're definitely a kind of a unique thing. I have no idea what I was doing there, gapping. I do like it, and these are really nice mods. We had a good look at them the last time I used them. And they served us well. Well, I think it was actually, we used them on a map that didn't go very long. Because I don't think I actually had them yet when we did Glenmalure. Which is too bad, because these would have been quite a suitable tractor for Glenmalure. Good size. At least for the start. We ended up doing some pretty heavy loading there near the end, but at the start they would have made good little tractors. So, I do have a whole bunch of new MR mods as well. A lot of them, unfortunately, are bigger stuff, so you'll be seeing them on the Bellevue map. And yeah, I'm going to finish seeding this up. I don't think you guys want to watch me do... Ooh, I'm up to 5 miles an hour. Hey, this is getting exciting. Maybe you should stay. But no, quite seriously. Wanted to let you guys know what sort of changes were going on with this map. We will have... Okay, this will be going up on a Sunday. So... that would normally... be the last day for doing the off map, which would have been this one. Bellevue would be Monday to Friday. But I think what we'll do, seeing as it's an Easter weekend, is I'm going to put another episode of this up Monday, which will be tomorrow, which is actually the day after tomorrow for me now. I'm going to put another episode of this up on Monday. And then, yeah, in fact I'll put an episode of this and Bellevue up on Monday, and skip the Space Engineer Survival, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. So there will be one more episode of this. I'm going to plant all 3 of the fields we own in wheat for now. Next time around we'll probably get to spraying them. So, till then, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We are here on Ironhorse Farm. It is a gorgeous farm. And, yeah, I get lots of work ahead of me. So, this has been Species 7. Take care of each other, folks. And until next time we chat, ciao for now.